Hi, everyone. Welcome to WNF. Season 2 is winding down, but Season 3 is definitely heating up here as we jump out of a break and into a new season. It's very exciting. I'm very excited for a lot of different reasons, as you can probably tell. And I am here with...
Hey, it's me, Goro. Oh, dude, have they seen my face? Oh, yeah. Oh, they have pictures of me.
Yeah.
Now we get facial expression. We've upgraded. Season 2.5? We're almost into Season 3. Oh, my God. It's been a crazy-ass road. But anyway, let's... you have the top 8 in front of you right now? So you can run us down what the matchups are going to be.
Yeah, so we got in winners finals, we got KOTOR versus Hella Plus, which well, I'm also going to talk in general of this top 8. It seems that Mexico is coming back with a big rise, as 5 of the top 8 are actually from Mexico. Damn. So starting with KOTOR and winners versus our very own Hella Plus, and then we got Markio, the tech wizard bound over there, versus Tao. And down in losers, we got Bubba versus Violent Kane, and then a Mexican spout of Mackie versus AR Robert.
Dude, I am excited for this top 8. So let's talk a little bit about winners first. And our first match coming up is going to be KOTOR and Hella Plus. I don't think they've played, and I'm curious to find out how much experience KOTOR has against a Rimuru, because that matchup's a knowledge check. It 100% is. Not that it should be too hard for Earthquake, just because he has great zoning tools. He's going to be able to space out Rimu, really make her life hell. However, if he's going to be in a position where he's going to have to chase her down, it's going to be mad difficult and annoying, especially with all her Oki tools. So I'm curious to see how that's going to turn out.
Yeah, I think like both characters have interesting answers to different parts of their toolkit, but I think Rimu has more of an advantage in terms of the getaway. I mean, jump B with Earthquake can definitely catch it, but I think the Oki situation for Rimu is just a top notch.
Yeah. So, I can't. Also, I'd love to see these two players finally playing against each other. Both of these players have been grinding. Both of these players, I don't think, have taken a WNF title yet. No. And I really want to see either one of these take it tonight. I'll be honest, I'm really rooting for both of these players. So it's a little heartbreaking for me to see the very first match be these two go at it. Like, I really wanted to see this as a grand final. Hopefully, we will get to see this as a grand final. Whoever takes the L makes it out of losers, and we'll get this as a grand final as well. But yeah, who are you looking forward to taking this whole tournament tonight?
I think there's a lot of big potentials, and I think a lot of hardworking players have been coming through even before in last season, before the break. Steadying progression, like KOTOR, Hella Plus being his first winner size this tournament. So there you go. But again, we got rising stars like Bubba, who's back in losers.
Yes.
And Mackie, I think this is a lot of potential, like a very potential top 8, if you would call it.
Yeah, all right. So we've got our character select. Stage is locked in. So let's get ready for this match to get going.
Yeah.
All right, Bess, what do you think they're gonna do in the round start? Backdash? Back jump C? What do you think? Call it.
Both backdash.
Both.
Like, who? Okay, this is a matchup.
Double dip. All right, we'll see. Oh my God.
I believe it.
All right.
My Twitch predictions will be
start. Oh, the backdash.
Okay. Yeah, one of those.
Okay. Ooh, nice. So going over the jump C to. Oh, I don't know if we can throw Tadenkas actually. That looked rough. Oh, I need to say it quickly, man. ¿Dónde qué?
Yeah. Right.
¿Dónde qué es? Oh.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mexico for that one.
Okay. Trying to get in with that jump C.
Yeah. It's really good pressure with the jump C there. Really keeping the projectile game to a minimum on Rimu Race. That was a call out DP. Wow, that was wild.
Yeah, I think he's just betting on the big hit. Oh, okay, this is not going to hit. Yep.
Okay, we're going to get a big punish here. No, plays it safe. Interesting. Oh, goes for it again. No, big punish this time. Second time.
Okay, there we go. We get the punish.
Yeah, I kept it simple and clean. I like it. Okay. Nice. So I don't know if you caught it a little bit earlier in this matchup. She actually did the anti-air backwards Hadouken thing, the little uppercut with the ice. That does actually hit Earthquake standing. It's one. There's a few characters where it hits standing, so I'm surprised that we actually saw it called out here. Ow, that's a big piece of damage right there.
Yeah, and these Thundergates are really working out, keeping Couture in place. But it is giving them rage.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just want to let it rip.
One of the fastest weapon flips in the game. You got to be careful. Always respect the rage.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay. Nice trip. He has a little bit of meter to work with. So he's going to be able to pay it off. There it is.
Yeah,
Gonna force the burst. Yup, good stuff. Oh.
Yeah.
Unfortunate that. So Rimuru has one of the only weapon flips in the game where if you try to combo into it in the middle of the screen, the burst will punish. It actually does, the little shockwave doesn't hit her to knock her out of it. So she does get punished. Really good work by Hella Plus so far.
Yeah, keeping him in the corner. Nice JC keeping it up there. Block the overhead though, and that's really gonna tell.
It's okay, a little bit of damage here, but for the amount of work she did, that is no. Oh, that 5C from downtown really hurts.
Yeah, but Hella Plus just ran in there with a 668, just challenging it, knowing he has the lead.
Yeah, significant health lead. This is Samurai Showdown, where it just takes one mistake, one SSM, and bring it all back. A little bit early on the rage. You really want to end it? Oh my god!
Okay. That was a near-death experience for Hella Plus. Yeah.
Oh no. Just gotta calm down. You're in the lead. Just hold on to the lead. Cotier, just zone. Oh, that was a big risk. Oh. Both these players getting really antsy at the end there. What a scramble.
Yeah, that didn't work out.
I wanted this to be grand finals. Yo, I can't believe it.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
This matchup looks kind of bad for Earthquake.
Oh, yeah, no, it's... I like the idea. Oh. It's hard to put my... There's so much going through my mind right now on how that played out. Cotier had the correct answer for the projectile game in the beginning. He was doing jump C's preemptively to smack her to keep the projectiles in check. However, once he got ran down, it didn't look like he had a really good answer for the Oki, and that's when Hella Plus was able to push that health lead significantly. But once Hella Plus started cracking, Cotier was able to bring it back. So I'm not too concerned that he's decided to stick with the Earthquake. I think he can make it work, especially player of the caliber of Cotier. Yo.
Yeah. DP.
Yeah.
Knocking him out? I was like, what do you do?
That was wild.
Okay.
That might have been an OS on the DP. Unfortunate. Oh, doesn't quite get the combo. Nice fight.
Okay, anti-air. Okay, punish, yeah.
A little too soon on the grab there. Ran into the last frame of the fire. Wow.
Yeah. And that round with just calculated 5C is all over the place from Couture.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has the tools to keep her away. However, he needs to start doing it now. Like, he has a tiny health lead, but it'll quickly start adding up like so. Just take your little health lead and then make Rimu run to you, and you should be okay.
Yeah. But Hella Plus is really good with the check 668 into full damage, so... Yeah, you can make it back.
All right, pressure. So Rimuru at the wall. What are you gonna do to get out? Oh, you're not allowed a platform?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, a little too far.
Beautiful 2C.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, with a Tundake.
That works like that? I thought it'd go under. Huh.
Yeah. It's a big man, big breath.
Yeah. Oh, again? Yeah, wow. Oh,
yeah.
That was a little bit late. I was about to say. There's no hitbox, or rather hurt box on the 5C, so it went right over the projectile. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, Couture.
All right, both
I
these
think there was like
character select.
Like 6 or 7. Like both of those rounds were just off of Tundake punishes and stuff like that with 5C. So the big man can get the big damage real quick. Yeah,
both of these players playing a little too anxious for my taste a little bit. I do want to see them play a bit more lame. Hella Plus is definitely going a little bit too aggressive considering Cotier's whole game plan is run away. It's when he has the screen real estate advantage as he did, he ate like half the damage just trying to get in. Once he did, he got the wall switch. So just okay, nice. So Hella Plus now with health lead. See how he that could have been meaty combo.
Yeah. And yeah, the story has been like as soon as one of the players get the it just becomes hell for the other one in order to catch up.
Yeah, look at this. So, I don't know about being a little aggressive right there. Hella Plus, now you put yourself in the corner. Suicide switch. Scramble. Yeah.
Yep, good JB keeping him in there. This is really Couture's real big chance to get back into this game, keeping this corner.
Yeah, this wall pressure is a little ridiculous. About Titan health. Earthquake with the lead now. Good corpse stop there.
Ooh.
Is that gonna work? Oh, gets the punish. Yeah, good stuff. Once again, that burst punishing the weapon flip from mid-screen cannot combo into it without that. But he is able to take Earthquake's meters, so hopefully he can keep a significant lead going forward.
Yeah. Couture giving up the meter, understanding consequences because of it.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't need it, but losing a weapon flip as good as Earthquake's is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Like, that is a really significant tool. Wow, what a beautiful punish.
Yeah.
Okay, off the wall. Couture doing beautifully zoning. Oh my god. That was a really early burst.
Yeah, but honestly, if I'm Couture, I'm happy he's out of the way now. Final round. Like, if I lose this, we're even on the last round, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Couture couldn't be happier, I imagine. And it's a very telling sign to force a burst out of someone that early. It could be frustration. Could be... it's frustration. What am I kidding?
Yeah.
There's no other reason. So, Hella Plus is really frustrated right now, for sure.
Nice. But yeah, again, Couture doing an amazing job keeping Hella Plus just stuck in this corner. Command grab. You're going to eat
really good. Tick throw. Chip him out. Ooh, beautiful play by Couture at the end there. Ooh. Good stuff. Yeah. This really good play by Couture at the end there. It was really telling when Hella Plus decided to burst that early. There was nothing really significant going on. He still had a health lead. So that gave Couture the answer like, oh, okay, so he bursted this early. Now's my chance to go in. He's kind of cracking. And the way it played out was exactly that. He was able to re-push Hella Plus back into the corner and take it, and then closing it out with the flame breath there. So good stuff on Couture. Moving on to winners final.
Yeah, good stuff to Couture. I think Couture's corner pressure was a little bit more on point than Hella at that point, because the more crucial rounds were because of Couture just keeping in the corner in that Oki.
Yeah, did you see those scrambles? They really did not want to be in that corner, man.
Yeah. When the JB hits you in your face off the platform, you're like, well, I get it. Why Plus was frustrated. I'd be frustrated out of my mind as well. But you got to keep your cool, especially in tournament. You have to keep your cool. You got to fight a better way out. Blowing your meter when your opponent is going into the last two rounds with nothing. Dude, you just have to keep your meter and you have to be patient, get your way out of there. Yeah.
All right, good match. That was a really good one to start it. All right,
but we're going to move on to the next one, which is going to be Markio versus Tao. Two very hungry players.
Yeah.
I know Markio recently won the Switch tournament that went on.
Yeah, I was about to mention that. Yeah. So he's coming off a tournament win. Mm-hmm. So hopefully he brings that same energy over here, decides to take this whole tournament. Very scary Darlie. So no one should be sleeping on this character or on that. Yeah, no one should sleep on that character. She's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
That jump C is so difficult to deal with. And then
scary time.
And his opponent's gonna be Tao. I'm curious who he's gonna run, because having a good answer to that jump C is a key to really frustrate Darlies and pretty much take the win. His two characters that he uses mostly are Galford and Rimu. I don't know if they have proper answers to that jump C. Rimu kind of does, but it's really hard. Very, very difficult. And Galford, I'm not sure. Yeah, decides to go Rimu. I felt it.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, because his other character, Galford, kind of just has to jump C with her, and then if he messes it up, he eats damage, and it's not in his favor ever.
Yeah, and
So-
5D is not the greatest answer to JC from Darley as well. So, he's just stuck on the ground, like keeping her out and running away.
Yeah,
Which is
using your
Galford in a
toes to
nutshell.
fight that. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
We don't want to be in that situation.
Yeah.
I wonder if Rimuru 66C is enough of an answer to anti-air. I don't want to say it is because Darley's hitbox on that move is ridiculous. It is really, really good. But we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah.
Okay. Backdash, jump back. What are we gonna get?
Nah,
Neither. Oh, I hate everything.
Yeah, we're gonna down back. We're gonna wait. Round start craziness? Nah, I'm on winner's side.
Round start SSF, you think so? Oh, well, not from these characters, actually. We need like a running character.
Oh, finally.
That was a beautiful catch and release.
Yeah.
Oh,
Starting
I forgot
to
about
matter.
that button. Yeah, Rimuru's jump K is actually going to beat everything Darley does in the air if he decides to go for it. Gasp.
Ooh. Okay, good punish. Gonna try to keep the corner.
Oh, just able to run under. That's unfortunate. All right, Rimuru will meet her. Tao going to get aggressive. What's he going to do to try to open her up? Not much, actually. Just decides to keep corner pressure.
Yeah, I was looking for the low for the confirm, but it didn't come through.
Yeah, he's slowly losing the pressure. Okay, there he goes. So now pushes her back. Surprised he didn't try to roll forward. It was beautiful spacing by Tao to hold that max range roll just in case.
Yeah, with the rage version, it's gonna hurt.
Okay. Oh my god, that hurt way more than I thought. Oh, he could have ended it with the SSM. It's okay. No big deal. Although you are in chip kill range. So
5 seconds left on the clock, too.
Oh, where did the time go?
Matthew knows. We're just gonna chill.
Yeah, not much gonna happen. Darley was content with just holding. Even if he did get grabbed, I don't think Rimu has the damage output to make that up, just because of the scaling from a throw. Ouch, that jump hurt.
Yeah, but I just give. Oh, what's this for?
Yeah, curious. I was expecting him to wait for a jump C and try to anti-air weapon flip. Very difficult to do though. Darley's jump arc is very, very low to the ground, so you kind of have to hit it really early, almost preemptively. Okay.
But the cross up, yeah, the last 2 hits.
Shout out to Cal.
Let's go. And yeah, Markio's just trying to get in with these jump C's, never ending.
Yeah, that was a mauling. That was a good answer by Tao though. 66C, get off me. Okay.
Still gets hit.
Nice, another
Yeah.
66C. Beautiful.
There's your answer.
Also interesting to know, Market was trying to use the hammer to reflect the ice wall on the ground. I don't know how real that is.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it reaches.
Yeah. It'd be a little weird if it did. Darley's hammer does reflect projectiles, but because that one was on the ground, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, Darley with meter. She has an armor point, so she can use it as a sign of disrespect. No? Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Nice
for some
block.
damage.
Ooh, command grab.
Command grab. Yeah. Whiff punish with DP on the sweep.
I like it.
That was wild. Okay. Oh, no punish on the 66K.
Yeah. I think Tao's noticing he's getting a little bit more wily with the jump C's and calling him out with the DP stuff. Nice burst.
That was a good burst. Oh, Tao's gonna be careful with the command grabs.
Yeah, one more
Can't
command
take
grab
another one
and
of
he's
those.
dead.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
neutral jump. That would have been a punish on the command grab. Oh, that's a little too soon.
Yeah, Tao broke.
Good stuff.
I think he was noticing that like Markio was coming for the command off, but good patience coming from him. Actually took the round.
Yeah, for these characters that have the command grab kills, you definitely want to, instead of jump back, want a neutral jump, because command grabs do recover faster than regular grabs. not counting earthquakes. So a neutral jump will actually have you come down and be able to punish those command grabs. So definitely want to see him opt more for neutral jumps rather than jump backs. Okay, another pretty respectful round start.
Yeah. They don't start moving until someone gets hit. And then until then, Markio likes the air. But nice 6XD.
Ooh, that's so fast. I can never get used to how fast that thing is. Okay. Oh. Nice jump back C. Rimuru with meter. Ooh.
Oh.
Is that gonna punish? No.
Just a little too slow.
Good patience on Markio on that one. I'd actually probably just panic and try to surf out at that point. So good stuff, contesting that and holding down back. Because, yeah, at any point, I think if you try to surf, it might have been punished by the weapon flip. Good blowback. Okay.
Ooh.
Catch and at ease.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice
660. It looks like Tao is just trying to find that range where that 660 is optimal. Again, deciding to go for it there.
Oh, the cross up.
Gets blown up. Wow.
Oh my god.
Ouch. Doesn't even get to burst.
Ooh,
Markio's here to take this, dude.
This man's playing out of his mind. He was playing out of his mind yesterday in pool, and he's carrying it over to today.
What's in that Switch version?
Oh, I don't know.
Do I need to get the Switch version?
Yo, it's the Switch version with the ghost mode actually, like...
Does the ghost mode work? Say it ain't so.
Yeah.
Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
He's training with himself, and he's like, oh, dang, this is how Darley works, huh?
We have webcams now. I want you to look into your cam and tell me ghost mode works on the Switch. Look at me.
SNK, just... There we go.
Oh my god. Dude, that Switch version is super cool though. I actually got to commentate that tournament when we did it last week, so it was interesting. The stages they're like brought down to like 720p. It looked like there was a lot of less shading, and all the animations in the background were running at like 30 to 10 frames. So that last stage we played on, or they played on Nico, those pigeons that fly around had like 3 animation states, so it looked hilarious. It was just like, dude, I'm not even gonna describe it. It was hilarious. I'm done. Anyway, please check out that tournament hosted by Wolf. It was awesome, and checking out the rest of the community. Like there's a thriving community on the Switch. So.
Yeah, we're all over the place. So yeah, support Sam Show all over the place.
Yeah.
I just want to shout out the Match Arena real quick. We're currently at $67 with some good chunks from Andy OCR. I think Wonderland as well. Yeah, Wonderland. And we got Royal Cycle again back with the 4350. He says, soon I will be ready. All right, we're waiting. We know you got Parsec, BB. And yeah. So yeah, it's great. Oh, with that brings it up to $110.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So yeah, we're showing up.
All right, so our next match is I assume Bubba and Violent Kane coming up.
Yep, Bubba and Violent Kane.
All right, we'll know for sure from the characters they pick. Bubba's Tokugawa clan representing, only one in top 8, so hopefully makes it out. Although his opponent Violent Kane, he uses characters that Yoshi has like a lot of trouble with. So
yeah, Charlotte and Hal, right?
Does he use Charlotte?
I'm not sure. I know how.
Oh yeah, but I know
Aurora.
Hal and Roha. Yeah. So Shizumaru.
You know what? Yeah. He has a couple of characters in his back pocket. Shizumaru, I think it's It would be Hao first, and then like Shizumar or as like his backups. I wasn't expecting the Shizu though.
Shizu against Yoshi, it's kind of even, if slightly in Shizu's favor. Honestly, Tap is the
Yeah.
equalizer. Like for whatever bad matchup Shizu might have, that Tap is just so ridiculous it'll even up a matchup. So this one should be wild. Yeah, both on from the start. That's how we're feeling today, huh, Bubba? All right. Beautiful punish. Wow.
Yeah.
Optimal, actually.
There's nothing more that I love to see is that 66D getting punished. It's my favorite thing in the world.
Oh, yeah. The best character to do that with is Yoshitora. 2B being 6 frames, and he can go into a heavy DP after. Those punishes hurt. You better come in with some safe buns against Yoshi, or he will make you... Oh, that was an early tap.
Yeah.
He knew that really early.
But now he knows Violent King's not afraid to just blow those out.
Yeah. That being said, for as early as that tap was, it was already at level 4. So if that landed, it was gonna hurt. Oh, saw that weapon deflect. So
oh my god,
if Violent King saw that, might be afraid to run in with buttons now. This match is wild.
Yeah, that was a wild DP.
These players have something to say to each other, yo. They're just throwing DPs out. Oh my god. Okay.
Run up. All right. It's a guess.
One mix.
Oh,
he grabbed him at a tap.
Okay, but he's not dead. Of course, immediate burst. Oh, okay, nice burst.
Smell. Oh, that's enough to kill, isn't it? Ouch.
100%. Man, this man lived with nothing.
Yeah, I always like playing fighting games as or looking at it as a conversation between players. These guys hate each other. Oh my god, that's not gonna go into anything. Nice punish. Oh, you're gonna eat this weapon flip though.
Yeah, there's an opportunity if that's a thing, but or he just picks it up. I respect it. Really?
Interesting. Yeah, Bubba decided to go in for the meaty jump C. That actually might have been the end of the round. So, ooh.
Wow, okay.
Very early burst.
And that's going to take it.
He let go of block.
Maybe just for the just defend?
Maybe. You think so? You can't just defend a jump C in between. You have to wait for the last slash. And then you're kind of guessing between anywhere from 2 to 4 slashes. Oh, that was too far. Yeah, I cannot cancel into a DP after that move from that distance.
Nice throw. Violent King getting his pressure. Again, I think the conversation is going pretty fast to use him.
Yeah. Oh, what's Violent King saying now? That last round was a fluke. It was data.
Yeah, I'll still use tap first round.
Oh,
punish? Oh, he's out.
You can't punish that though. Yeah, not at that range. Got to be a little bit closer than that.
Woo. All right, and Violent King takes one round right back real quick.
EX Photon start. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bubble just wants them.
Yeah, I like that Violent King has taken back the control of the last matchup, where Bubba's been in control of the conversation for the first set. Now it looks like Violent King is he's kind of losing it now.
Yeah. You're not getting out of the corner for free, of course, but he does have a weapon flip, so let's get anything of it.
Yeah.
He might be able.
Oh, if he didn't run up, that would have actually worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yoshitora's jump C has a massive hurt box in front of the slashes. So if he does it from long range, you can hit any button and it will anti-air him. Okay, beautiful jump C. Oh!
Big tap? Okay, it's damage at least.
That's what I was afraid of, yeah. He still had another round to go, so it's nice that he landed the tap. However, when you still have a round to go, it might have been a better option to just hold on to it. Yeah. I don't blame him though. You know, you want to get the damage in when you can. Oh.
Okay, but he's running himself into the corner, and Bubba loves it. He gets a little damage out of it, and here we go again.
Yeah, wow, what a nice 660 call out. Beautiful. Okay, trying to check the run-ins with Botons. Beautiful. Good stuff. Uh-oh. Try to weapon deflect, gets hit with the umbrella.
Yeah.
The burst. He did it. Doesn't burst. That's might be it.
That's it.
Bubba convincingly taking that over Violent Kane 2-0.
That was real quick, too.
Damn.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
I'm surprised he didn't burst.
Yeah, especially in those situations, I just start mashing it.
Yeah.
I see the animation. Nah, I'm breaking my controller. I'm breaking the trigger. I won't have a trigger after it.
The big tell on whether that weapon flip is gonna land or not is not even a tell. If it's a 2B, if he hit you kind of from a crouching button into that weapon flip, it's gonna combo. Because 2B is a 2-part move. So the first part has little to no pushback. So because of that, you tag him and then you're able to go into weapon flip, and the weapon flip I think outranges 2B by just a little bit. So if you got hit even at the very tip of 2B, it's gonna combo. It's gonna go into it and it's gonna hurt. So being in that situation, I'm not sure why Violent Kane didn't decide to just burst. Maybe he doesn't know about that.
Right.
Now he does.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, always burst.
I don't know. With me and Yoshi, I'm just if he's gonna go for the weapon flip, I know how badly I know Yoshi's don't care about like even the rage meter at that point. They will burst for the train wreck. So I take no chances with death.
Oh yeah,
that's just me.
Yeah, us Yoshi Tower players, we're out for your wallets, man. If we have meter, we're taking everything we can, for sure. So, yeah.
But moving on. Yeah, great stuff. We are going to have Mackie versus AR Robert. We're going to have a region kill at this point.
This is a run back. Was this last WNF? They've played a lot on WNF.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I'm not too sure about this particular.
I want to say the last time. No, never mind. I'm not gonna say it. No. Anytime I say something, I'm immediately wrong. So I'm just gonna let the match play out for itself. However, Mackie is a Jubei player, right?
Yeah.
Please tell me I'm right. Oh, thank God.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
And
the wall himself, Machinator.
A beautiful Jubei too. Every from the start of WNF to now, he has consistently been getting better. And it's very, dude, oh my God, this top 8 was wild. Is wild. I really don't know who's going to take this.
Yeah. But we're going to get the classic Shizumaru. Man with the trick bag. I've been rocking this character ever since he figured out he was broken.
I mean, why not, right? The character is so good. Why not?
Yeah. But he's definitely developed a really, really cool style with the character, and he's committed hard to more of the executional stuff of him. So it's always a pleasure.
Yeah. All right, so let's see how it goes out. I think this matchup is in favor of Shizu by a bit, but the way Maki plays this is so well.
Yeah, he's sturdy. It's the best way I can describe Mackie.
Yeah, even like right there where he had the health lead, he kind of didn't even try to back off, just try to become a wall, but getting opened up by Robert's pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, nice sweep. Okay, Robert unrelenting. That punishes from that far? I'm jealous. Jubei's overhead is very, very difficult to punish.
What? That was a crazy side hit. Nice hit. I don't know. Yeah, there's no reason to punish that. You're like basically a hit away. Ooh, the jump back? Catches?
Dude, Maki's weapon flip. I've never seen a Jubei land weapon flip as much as Maki does.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with the life deficit like that, it might not end up playing that big of a deal. Yeah.
Yeah, run up low.
Yo, run up low.
Well, that was cheeky.
But yeah, usually you'll see a Jubei land that weapon flip maybe once every like 4 tournaments. Maki lands it once every round.
Oh yeah,
it's wild.
It's to the point where I think he has setups.
Right? It's just a straight up breeze. Like I know, I feel it in my guts that you're gonna jump. I'm gonna just let it rip, and then it does. It's like, oh my god. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Fighting his way out.
Oh. No, Robert's not gonna let it be that easy. Wait, yeah, it was that easy.
Ooh. Big Kataruni with the 5C. Went for another one. I like it.
Umbrella. Shizumaru just out of meter. Okay. So you gotta be careful though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it!
Okay.
Misses it. Gonna have to go for one more setup. Try to find another opening.
Yeah, I think he ran himself back into the other corner though. But I mean, Mackey's very, very happy with this. He knows he has the lead. Yeah, making Robert chase him. He knows one of the jump in Oki situations he finds himself in.
That's the thing though. Robert was kind of content with letting the time run out because he's building another tap. So running away from Shizu, he's actively getting stronger. He almost wants you to run away just because, like, hey, man, I'm getting more tap in my next round. Go ahead. Let me just run this timer. Oh.
Right. Ooh. If he gets another throw and going so low, 50% of your health. Nice shot.
Okay. All right. Just holding on to this middle of the screen.
Ooh, 2C hits.
That was like max range, too. Beautiful spacing by Maki on that one.
Yeah, really making use of the damage boost you get in rage. Nice chase down.
Okay, pressure. First. That's that's a pretty acceptable time to burst there. He's able to take 2 hits. Oh!
Yeah.
That's the unfortunate part of bursting that late into your health. You kind of do start panicking if something goes wrong. Right there, he didn't want to take a dude. You really want to burst a little bit earlier, in my opinion, just because you want to leave about 3 mistakes. Usually an E-Sen at that late of the stage, it'll kill even with half bar. So you definitely want to leave a little wiggle room for yourself.
Yeah. And I think especially for characters like Junpei, where you don't have like an easy confirm into your like E-Sen's your only bet to winning that whole situation there.
Oh, and he hurts. Like his normal buttons hurt when he's in rage. So
yeah.
So the more mistakes you're allowed, the more risk you can take, and you'll even up that health in no time. Beautiful overhead. Okay,
nice shot.
Maki kind of low.
5C just beat that out. That's real scary.
Dude, Shizumaru's jump C is the best in the game, bar none.
Nice low. Yeah.
Robert's really walking into a lot of this poke.
Yeah, but he wants a weapon flip.
Kill, huh? Yup. Wow.
He just needed to get in once, right? For the burst. So he was willing to take the 5Ds.
That's what's wild about this game. There's once meter and you have a way to expend it, and the neutral goes out the window. It just turns into straight rush down. Because as soon as someone makes one mistake, you're taking 75% of their life. So that 0.5% or 25% or whatever. Oh!
Ooh, AR Robert is loving that. Right? Oh, and he has weapon flip too, so you're gonna get blown up.
Oh god, someone call life alert. Yeah. Okay, nice. He's able to get his weapons back.
Yeah,
he responded.
High DPs anyways.
Very, very active DP. Was able to get the knockdown, not the entire bit of the damage, so but it's still okay. We'll work with that. Okay, Robert at this time. Oh, he's gonna try to end it with Yoki. Oh, the fake overhit to the low. Trying to tip him out. Oh! Falls into the umbrella.
The neutral jump kills him.
Oh my god.
Good stuff from AR Robert.
Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, that was a perfect showcase of neutral in Samurai Showdown. It's you can only try to poke someone out so much in this game before these characters that are rushdown heavy will open you up, especially when they're in meter. If they do end up getting just one confirm, that's your entire health. And because you lose your weapon, it might be the entire round.
Yeah.
So yeah, aggression is greatly rewarded in this game. And your thoughts on this match?
Yeah, I think we had a good display of what made each player good, but I think AR Robert did a better job explaining with one of Mackey's weaknesses near the end. Is that when he's in the corner, he likes to neutral get up because he doesn't want to get thrown. But you're just waking up into a mix each time. And that really give AR Robert the leeway in order to just run that round right back in his favor.
Yeah, it's Rushdown's so good. And with the upcoming Season 3 patch, there is a new mechanic.
Ooh,
I'm scared.
Ooh, okay. You can't get your weapon killed off screen anymore. So
that's fine.
That's nice. That's nice. What's a guard break?
What's a guard break indeed?
What's a guard break? What does that mean?
Because grabs in this game are called stance breaks, right? Which it's a weird way to call a grab. If we go by the traditional way to call a guard break, or what a guard break is, usually you have a guard meter. And for every time you block a move, you lose a bit of that guard meter. And when it finally depletes, you get opened up to a free move. Aggression is already greatly rewarded in this game. If aggressive characters now have another way to open up defense, this game is going to get even wilder. I am so terrified for Season 3 and excited.
you just get like rage and you're like, okay, I'm going to break your guard and blow you up, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, you're just gonna get a free weapon flip, dude. I'm excited and scared because that's gonna make Rage Explosion that much scarier. You're just, explode. Now you have Isen on deck. You're just gonna go aggressive, and you're gonna guard break, and you're gonna Isen, dude. Speaking of, this character might be a menace in Season 3 if those multi hits are allowed to chip at their guard meter. If that's the case, that's gonna be beautiful anti-air. Also, we were so excited for talking about Season 3 that we forgot to introduce the players.
Yeah, so this is Bubba and Hella Plus. I think this is a pretty cool run back. This is a big damage, so it allows me to talk about this.
Yeah.
They met up in the Ronin Rumble tournament to have like a really passionate fight between these two players. And so here's the run back here in WNF.
This matchup I do not like for Yoshitora. However, Bubba is playing this exceptionally well, really rushing Tao down, getting a significant health lead. You got to be careful though, because Rimu has all the tools to really annoy Yoshi, play a runaway game. So even with this life deficit, it decides to take the round. Good stuff.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, Rimu has good runaway tools though. So Bubba is not really known to play a patient style. So if Tao can play this really clean, he should find plenty of openings to get some damage in and then just keep annoying Bubba. Oh!
Yeah, you wanted the push away.
Yeah, that's the issue. You don't know if it's going to be 3 slashes or 4. Very hard to tell. So if you do commit to the blowback on the 3rd slash, there's a chance the 4th might come out and it will beat the blowback. So you got to be careful with that. Oh, yes! Oh my god, that was so sick!
Finally! We get called out!
I am so happy he showed that off. Thank you. EX Botan's so fake. Oh, it's Tao. Oh, yeah, it's Tao, right?
Yeah,
We're saying Tao.
yeah,
Okay, we're saying Tao.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I am so. Yeah, EX Botan fake. You can SSM punish it as long as you're ready. Thank you, Tao. Oh my god.
There you go. Look at the textbook, Tao, the Professor Tao, showing you how it is.
I'm still hyped. I can't get over what happened. Nice, beautiful punish on the Botan. Feels like I just ran a mile. Oh my god.
You've been living this nightmare for so long. Okay.
Can't remove meter. Oh, nice command grab.
Just
Good
does
stuff.
it again.
Get a burst. That's so late of a burst. Yeah,
Get it. Yeah.
I agree. However, I don't think Tao is mentally broken after that, especially after that win with the that he mentally won after getting that SSM on the EX and the Deshko. Oh, that was so sick. Okay, but
Nice.
it's not gonna win you the match, man. Style points can only take you so far.
Yeah, Bubble taking the first game, but I think Tao's just reveling up, you know?
All right, let's see Tao's answer. All right, yeah, he's definitely still in this for sure.
Ooh, okay. Gotta hold Tandake.
Yeah, this is really good on Tao, really cooling Bubba down. Bubba has to respect all of this pressure. Not letting him move. I think that's the way to do it. Yeah, just try to keep him in the corner. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was expecting like a backdash or something like that.
Yeah, if he did, or if Tao decided to backdash there, that WFT would have caught.
But that was nice control coming out of Tao.
What a
Bubba
call
calling a good
out.
jump.
Beautiful. And here, oh, he was ready for the lewd stairs.
Ooh,
Gonna run
sick.
into the ice platform.
Okay, yeah, Bubble running in.
Okay.
Oh, trades with the 5C.
I don't think that 5C was intentional. Tao blocked that. That would have been danger. Difficult punish. Good stuff on Tao landing it.
Okay, yeah, and this is Deep going to take the round for Bubba.
Okay, Bubba on set point. I hope Tao wins this. I want to see more of this match. This is a really great set. Okay. Okay, pressure.
Oh, yeah, finally gets him with the free throw. And gets corner. Oh, but Bubba just was able to just run out.
Oh, you're gonna have to burst. You don't want to be playing against Yoshi without your weapon into your final round. Okay, is Tao gonna be able to use this weapon flip? Oh!
Okay. Nice call out with the DP, keeping him alive. But again, Bubba still has his rage meter. He can just turn it on and kill him.
Ooh. Tao again trying to stance break on the third slash. Does not work.
Oh, great 6-6-C.
Probably gonna see a burst out of Bubba very soon. Especially on Yoshi, where you want as many mistakes as you possible can before you can get the weapon flip. Oh, I'm surprised he's even holding on to it this long. He's gonna win without it.
This is definitely really, really scary for Tao. He gets in with the kick, trying to get a check with the 6-6-A. Oh, but the run up throw from Bubba, keeping the corner.
Nice, very dangerous. Oh, jumping's very scary.
Yeah. Time is now becoming a factor too, and Bubba's realizing it.
Actually, Tao should just wait for the timer to go. Okay, here we go. Neutral jumps right there. Oh my god!
Definitely didn't want 5C there. Oh, that dodge.
Was expecting some sort of grab after the empty jump B. No, Bubba though. Good stuff coming down with the button, blowing it up. That was a good set.
That was a really good set. Yep. High level, it always comes down to those scary guesses, and you got to put all in. Seeing the JB in the sky is like, if it's a throw, I win.
Oh yeah, with the cross up, it's exceptionally scary coming up with it. It's a rock paper scissors situation. You know, once Yoshi does the cross up jump B, he kind of did it early, so Tao had a bit more options there. He could have just backdashed as soon as he saw the jump B whip so high up. Usually the mind games comes when the Yoshi Tor is actively trying to land that cross up, because it's a hard cross up to land. It's pretty frame tight, so there's a chance that it doesn't hit, and when it does, you turn it into a rock paper scissors situation where it's like, is Yoshi Tor going to come down with the grab? Is he going to come down with the button? Is he going to try to anti-air me if I try to jump back? Is he going to try to 6-6C? Is he going to do nothing? Like, dude, it's a mean... Yeah, it's a mean mind game after that cross up. And Tao just kind of rolled the dice there. He's like, I think you're going to grab as soon as you land, so I'm going to spot dodge. And that should give me the opportunity to, you know, hit you and win the round. Unfortunately, that's not what Bubba rolled. He's like, I'm going to hit a button, and it won the game. Good stuff.
Yeah, let's go. So we're going to be moving on to our next match. This is going to be Hella Plus versus AR Robert. Oh, my liege.
All right.
Ooh, boy.
The last hope for the Rimuru players.
Yeah. This is going to be, I think, a pretty fast matchup. Both characters are mad mobile.
Yeah, Rimuru has an answer for Shizu's jump shenanigans because her DP reaches so high into the air, you know, just goes off screen. She has an answer for the umbrella, which is not something every character has. There are a few characters whose DPs either outright get stuffed by a jump C into umbrella shenanigans or actually don't reach him. So it's really nice to have something to knock him out of the air.
Especially Rage DP, like, I think it
hurt like hell, huh?
It's also massive.
Yeah. Does it hit all times, even like as an anti-air? Because you know how some like EX DPs, like Genjiro's or Hao's, all the damage is in the front, and then like if you try to anti-air, it's like it's just one hit. It's like half a light jab's damage or something.
Right. So, I think it's I think it basically all hits because it's a straight platform lifting the.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So if that's the case, that's gonna hurt if we get an anti-air. So let's keep an eye on that as this match gets underway.
Okay. Yeah. Woo! Still gets hit with the Tondake even after that.
Okay. Good pressure. Good pressure.
Yeah. Just trying to make the floor like a landmine with these Tondakes.
Yeah, that's fine. Shizu's a jet engine, bro. He's just in the air. He's cool to just fly all day.
Yeah. And with that confirmed, really solidifying a life.
Okay. Yeah. Really good stuff by Robert so far. Just kind of holding on to his life lead, really letting the timer just run down, increasing the damage on his tap. He's almost at level 5. Ooh. A lot of wild buttons coming out from Heliplus there. Looking a little lost.
Yeah. There was a lot of DP motions opportunities that he could have went, but he was opting for like the 5A like anti-air.
Okay. Ooh, that's a very difficult option select to go there. The blocking the ice slow and then the overhead high. Usually you're gonna get opened up. Very, very difficult to block.
Ooh, nice backdash. In the mix.
Oh, that was dirty.
Roll forward and Rumi. Yeah, and 6-6C trades.
I'm surprised it traded. And then again, I'm not. Just because both of those buttons are really good.
Yeah. But this is a scary moment for both players. Recognizing they have rage, so they're just not going to engage.
Oh! Calling out a projectile there.
Yeah.
Didn't find anything.
Ooh.
I don't know about letting a level 5 tap rip from full screen, though.
Yeah. This is a lot of resources just gone from A.R. Robert, but he does get the throw, so that's the start of something.
I'm more worried if that was an accident, honestly. If so, that is heartbreaking because he held on to that tap really well. Okay. So Robert with the pressure at the wall. Okay.
Okay.
The
First back.
Yep.
Okay.
What is happening?
Oh.
Nice. Wow. Beautiful. I don't know if Rimu's 5A works as an OS in this game, so that might have just been a 100%. I believe this is gonna hit, and I'm gonna DP, and it's gonna hit. That's wild. Yeah. So for those that don't know, there's an OS in this game where you can hit a button and then input the move right behind it. If it gets blocked, the move will not come out. If it's hit, then it will. So I'm curious if you use it there, but I don't think so. I don't think it works that way.
Yeah, you just believed in the check.
Mm-hmm.
Get that little boot in, eat the Uggs.
Yo, she is wearing Uggs, isn't she?
100%. Yeah, it was unfortunate. It did DP whiff, so gave an opportunity to AR Robert, and now he's getting a nice lead. Doesn't want to overcommit.
That was his chance to confirm after the ice ball hit. Unfortunate. Oh, gets.
Ooh. Okay.
Very, very slow. Yeah, you kind of have to use that even more preemptive than that.
Yeah. You have to believe in. Ooh, he gets him with the GT. Nice throw.
That was a good reset. Okay, nice block. Oh, where are you going?
Okay, kind of spooky moment for both. I know Hell Plus he's able to make these types of comeback. Gets hit with, but he DPs.
Yeah, try to go for the meaty 6xB for additional pressure, probably like a frame trap. However, that DP is gonna blow up anything.
Yeah.
All puddle on
He
the
saw the
ground.
crazy train and wanted to hit it back, right back.
Okay, Hella Plus just lost his lead. That was a beautiful confirm into the umbrella.
Yeah.
Good blender, good blender. All right.
Okay, trade.
Tries to land it again. He lands it that time. Wow.
Yeah, Shizumaru used the button, so I just sucked him up in it.
Yeah. Okay. Hella Plus has a chance. What's the Oki? Oh, he could.
No, it was his time, and he just DPs anyways, just like AR.
All right.
Game set for Hella Plus. Wild.
The cross-up traded with a 6-6K. Are you serious? Bruh.
Both have crazy footwear.
Those chonkles are pretty good. They're very sturdy. They can anti-air everything. Oh my god.
Ooh, you can't hit a button though. The Thunder King's gonna punish you every time. This is looking really, really nice for Hella Plus. Has found himself into a corner.
That might have been a situation where Hella Plus, if he did an SSM, it might have comboed. It looked a little bit on the far side. Not too sure. Okay, decent time to burst there. Oh my god, that hurt! Dude!
And the throw!
That's it! Oh!
Wow! No,
Macros! This is your daily PSA on macros in this game. This game does not like it when you hit buttons one frame off each other. You must hit all three buttons at the exact same time or you get a light slash. Last match. Good stuff from both of these players.
Yeah, this is the start of a rivalry, you know? C3 begins. Get hit with that, and you're like, okay, I know I can beat this guy. Next time I see him,
Dude.
But here it is, AR Robert on the windscreen.
Oh
Good stuff to both players. This is the beginning of this story, man. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I can't believe it. Sorry, just need a moment.
Ooh. Oh, this is why I love fighting games.
Yeah. Did we get a stream interruption? Uh-oh.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Ooh, no.
I don't know how much of the stream missed out of that last match. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh my god. Uh-oh.
What's
Yeah,
happening?
I gotta try to pull up the stream right now. Are we back? Are we back? You guys hear us? Give us a sign.
Say hello.
Missed the last game?
Dang, it was.
Well, let me tell you, there was dragons.
Yeah.
we had dragons. There was elves. There was a whole party going to a volcano. It was awesome. You guys
It's a start of an origin story.
yeah,
Honestly.
SNK decided to show the last few characters of the season. The rest of the KOF roster was shown. It was wild.
All the team.
But on the realness, yeah, it definitely looked like Hella Plus was still thinking about the last match where he messed up the input for the ESEN. So because of that weighing on his head, Robert really did push the aggression towards the end and was able to cleanly win that last match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. But both players, like, I don't know, when it comes to those sort of situations, put on the smile. We're still playing our heart out.
It's so hard to recover. You can't really blame them. Oh man, but that's gonna be it for me and Groupon.
All right, take it away, guys.
Thank you, Angela. Welcome
Thank
back
you, Angela.
to top 4 of the return of WNF, a very Mexico-centric top 4, in fact. My name is Sugar Bear, and I'm joined by ServBot. What's going on, Serv?
Hey, what's up, Sugar Bear? Glad to be back in the realm of WNF. And you're right. Team Mexico is dominating this bracket. Holy.
For sure. Yeah, 3 of the 4 remaining spots are Mexico.
Yeah. And, Arcade Rumble showing in full force with Cotier and Markio, who recently just came off the win on that Switch tournament run by Wolf. He claimed first place. And then he is definitely showing that he definitely is still riding that high going into winners finals versus Cotier.
For sure. Yeah, it's so funny. I was thinking about it earlier today. When it comes to public perception and tournament results in fighting games, it seems like it's really hard to sort of break that threshold to be considered a person who's like, a serious threat in the bracket. It's also really easy to lose that acknowledgement. Like someone who's consistent loses early or doesn't make it to a top 8 and you're like, oh, they're washed. There's this really weird dynamic that happens there. Markio, I think it's official. For anyone who was questioning it before, Markio is a serious threat. When you see him in a bracket, you should be concerned, and people need to be studying up on him and the footage because he's playing like a madman. This is the real deal.
Oh yeah, definitely. And Markio is, no stranger to fighting Cotier, as Cotier is no stranger to fighting Markio. This is going to be one of those very technical player versus player match between Earthquake and Darley, because I imagine they both understand not only the intricacies of their characters, but the habits of the player. So they'll be taking full advantage of any little mistakes that they can catch.
For sure. I mean, being both AR players, you got to assume that they have played each other quite a bit. We are seeing their respective characters, Earthquake and Darley. This makes me think of the Cotier versus Cal money match from a while ago. I don't know if y'all remember that. And the one thing that stuck out about that match was Cotier's ability to WFT Darley's jumps. Because I really feel like Darley on the surface is really going to dominate in the air, but he at least showed on that day that he's prepared to pull out that WFT as a way to keep them grounded.
Oh yeah, for sure. Cal, I think has a effective and unique Darlie playstyle, which I think Markio has kind of a mix. I feel like he takes advantage of the air game, but he also knows when to chill and stay on the ground when he needs to.
For sure. A lot of little pokes here and there up until this point. Markio getting some damage. Nice surf. Okay.
Nice early jump catching Cotier jumping. And...
Nope.
No.
Nope.
A little bit too late.
I respect the effort, but you know, in a situation like that, you really want those things to be ready to go. You want no question in the matter. So, really good effort, but now he's weaponless and in a deficit. He needs to fight back, and frankly, he's doing so. He's got that weapon back. Good stuff to Markio.
The missile drop kick, you know, scored him the knockdown that he needed to grab his weapon, and he is doing. Ooh, no!
Ooh.
Just as I said, he was doing a great job at making the comeback. He jumps into the fat breath.
Yeah, that fat breath, very active. And here we go again, fat teleports. The one thing that sticks out in my mind recently with Cotier is his use of fat teleport. Such a risky move, but he finds the right times to pull it out. And it's really impressive to watch. Uh-oh, little trouble here.
The whiffed grab by Cotier being punished by Markio's 6-6C. That running saw slide by Darlie.
Oh gosh, whip grab again, no punish. Good, nice JC. Right now, life looking pretty even.
Ooh. And just like that, Cotier ties it up and takes the slight lead. But Markio says, "Oh,
ooh, big call." Oh, wait. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Big call there from Cotier. He really wanted to end the first game here. Oh, okay. Markio now in a very strong position to get to the third round with Cotier having no meter. He does. Cotier takes a big risk, doesn't pay off. Round 3 of the first game. Markio coming in with the advantage here.
Yeah. Cotier really wanted that round, and just to take it. And I think Markio reacted really well, catching the jump in with her with Darlie's, weapon flip. And from there, it was just a matter of keeping Cotier away from his weapon.
Indeed. So Cotier out to a little bit of an early lead here. Nothing too substantial. A lot of small pokes in the air, which I'm enjoying. They really know which buttons to pick in this matchup.
I like that Markio is actually using a pretty early jump C in order to try to not contest or to out-contest Earthquake's jumps.
Cotier was cornered, uses the corpse hop butt to get out of the corner, and now he's applying a lot of pressure to Markio. Markio can't seem to find a way out. No damage being dealt, but Markio in a tough spot. Cotier really doing a great job of just keeping him there, gaining a little bit of room now.
Ooh, man, there was a lack of big buttons landing for a little while from either side of the players.
For sure, it was more about space control in that moment. However, Cotier, no bars, so this time is ticking down. He needs to be in the lead for Markio to even care. He gets there, 3 seconds on the clock. What's going to happen here? Oh no.
Oh, nice catch.
And that's it. That's it. No. Wow. What? Yeah, go. What an ending there.
That
wild.
was a nail biter. Oh my god. Had it been like even a tenth of a second late, like earlier, that would have definitely tilted the match towards Cotier.
For sure, and it was something of an interesting situation. Cotier not having any meter left. That time was really ticking down. He was not in a position where he could just burst and stop the time. He needed to have a definitive life lead. He did for about 1 second. When he lost it, for all intents and purposes, it was in Markio's hands to give away. Well, a little bit of a scary situation towards the end there, but Markio holds on, takes the first game. Here we go, game 2.
Ooh, Markio just walking in right at the start of the round. Ouch. And Cotier with the grab and will get rewarded with, loss of half of his life for that missed grab.
For sure. And now he's in rage. It's slowly ticking down. It would be great for him to be able to use that WFT. He finds the way. This is a start. You know, obviously there's still life discrepancy here, but this is a good start. Nice block. Decides to pick up the weapon, takes a little bit of damage. Cotier narrowing the gap, but yeah.
And Markio is really, really capitalizing on those jump Cs. He's been doing them early. Wow. Anti-air weapon flip to start the match. And Cotier is in a bad spot.
For sure. It's so funny. I was talking about how Cotier was coming in here with the anti-air WFT tech, but Markio's really the one who's been showing it off. That's twice now. He's anti-air with WFT. Oh, there it is!
And Cotier says, I can do it too.
Yes, he's so good at that.
Man, Markio's blocks. He's got them blocks, dude.
No, he falls out. Nice. Wow. Really sort of sketchy situation there. Cotier, thanks to that beautiful anti-air WFT, is able to bring it to the third round here. Potentially set point for Markio.
Yeah, Markio went ahead and did the preemptive surf to punish the stand B, or to use the 2B into surf to punish the buzzsaw. But Cotier was still airborne after the 2B, so the surf whiffed.
Okay. Nice start for Cotier here. Oh my gosh, the belly bump. A little bit more damage. Markio at about half health. He's got a little bit of meter, but I think it's a risk to go in too hard to get that at this point.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, now oh, I love that corpse hop. Tricky stuff. Markio in a tough spot.
I like how Markio is deflecting from full screen to basically challenge Cotier if he ever pushes standing C.
For sure. At this point in the game, you need to start thinking about a big play. How much damage do I need to do to get back into this thing? And SSM would be great, but it's starting to get a little too sketchy for him. Decides to burst, getting a little bit of damage, but there's quite the deficit here. Oh my gosh! And mashes out that command grab. Love to see it.
The jump in was not deep enough, and that gave Cotier enough time to just mash out the command grab, but wow.
Yeah, really 10-second game. It seemed like it could go either way in any second. A lot of really high pressure situations. Cotier finds a way to come out on top though. 1-1 currently.
And both of these characters are just capable of putting out such high damage so quickly. So it is one of those things where, the little buttons might speak a lot, but at the same time, as soon as a big button hits, you're going to start seeing the deficits, and those are the ones that's going to determine who's going to win and who's going to lose.
For sure. Markio jumping with impunity right now. He's definitely got a decent lead here. The big man billowing forward, trying to make use of that WFT. Markio doing a good job up to this point of keeping him out. That little funky kick right there, doing work. Fat breath, butt drop. And that rage is gone. However, Cotier's got Markio cornered. He was looking like he was going to keep him there. Nice push block from Markio to get some space. Now we're back to mid-screen. 20 seconds on the clock.
That was a really... Oh my god, there it is.
That's not good.
Markio's been fishing the entire time.
Yeah, and this is a super bad spot. So 13 seconds on the clock. Okay, keeping himself alive. Gets that weapon back.
Is Markio going to keep the lead and just run? No, Markio can tend to stay close and keep fighting.
Yeah, great punish on that buzzsaw. Markio now 1 round up. He's got rage. Okay, nice JC. Not a lot of damage on that JC, though. Okay. Cotier cornered, but fighting effectively out of the corner right now. Oh my gosh, again!
Oh my god, and Markio pulls out the SSM this time.
Yeah, not only are you going to lose a ton of health, you're now unarmed, and this is, if you lose this round, you lose this game, so he's in a bad spot. However, very good play from Cotier there to get the weapon back. Again? Nope, not this time. Nice awareness of the situation. Backdashes burst says, I got more than enough time to burst, pull out this Easton, and call it a day on you. He does. Excellent decision there from Markio. Great recognition just to know what was going on. what was the best option, no delay, pulls it out and makes it work. Good stuff.
Dude, Markio is really on top of his game right now. There's just some really beautiful exchanges, recognizing what Cotier's options are almost everywhere he is on the screen.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm a little distracted by the score. Am I mistaken? I thought it was 2-1. Is it 2-0 right now?
2-1. Yeah, it's 2-1.
Yeah, okay.
But it is definitely Markio. This is could be the one that takes him to grand finals.
Yeah, Markio definitely looking like hot stuff right now. I mean, you know, it's not over till it's over, but 2-1 against Cotier. This guy's not fooling around. I think everyone's excited to see it. Now, you might be noticing right now it's JCs, but there's a lot of JAs and JDs coming out from Cotier to keep Markio grounded. And you kind of see why. He's often getting one hit on the JC, and the damage differential is not great.
Right. And you can see Markio, whenever he is about 2/3 of the screen away to a full screen away, he is continuing to do those deflects just to check, you know, letting Cotier know that you can't throw out those 5Cs for free. I will catch you at some point. And because his distance is so far, there's not a whole lot Earthquake can do, even when the weapon deflect whiffs.
And this is fantastic defense from Cotier. This is such a scary spot, but Cotier handled that masterfully. Things could have gone south at any second, but he just made all the right decisions on defense. Easier said than done. Round one going to Cotier, starting with a nice sweep.
Oh, nice.
Ouchies.
Mutual jump to command grab.
Poor Kuroku trying to keep up with this madness. We're going from corner to corner and back again.
Yeah. But, yeah, they... Oh, nice jump C. And a command grab. Markio in the life lead. And Cotier has rage, so Markio recognizing that he does not have to go in and risk getting weapon flipped.
Yeah, he's playing it very patient. I see him anti-airing with either 6-6A or... Well, things are getting ahead of us. No time to make that point, okay? So Markio closes out that second round again. We're on the final round. Markio, however, in a position to close out this set as he currently leads 2-1 over Cotier.
Yeah, this is set point. Yeah, Cotier is starting... Ooh, nice jump C by Cotier. He's starting to use the jump A's, jump B's to challenge Markio, because those are beating out Markio's jump C's.
He needs to, and he's very good about that, to be frank. Right now, as far as the set's concerned, it hasn't been serving him too well. He really needs to find a way to close out this round, for obvious reasons.
Ooh, backdash and then the stand C.
Just the understanding that his opponent is enraged, he really wants to get in there, throws out the 5C at the right time. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
No cancel. Markio pops, the funky kicks. What are we gonna do? Looking a little hesitant to approach, thinking it through. Cotier challenges. Okay.
What? Takes it?
What?
Oh.
No. I don't buy that. That had to be an easy put. GG's to Markio. Very, very, very well played. Heading to grand finals. It's wild. He went from a strong player to grand finals in the blink of an eye. And, you know, we started out this game talking about this, but it's official, folks. If you see Markio in a bracket, you better be a little concerned.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
However, the way that round ended, I actually, Cotier, if you're in the chat, I want to hear, there's no way he intended to take that WFT. It doesn't really matter at this point. A win is a win. But if that was his decision, it was not the right decision.
Right. I feel like there's something not quite correct there. But yeah, that was really good. A good match played by both Cotier and Markio. And Markio really showing that he knows how Cotier plays and how what his options are. You know, I think being able to challenge Cotier's standing C, the 5 Cs, with the flex from like half the screen away. It really shut down Cotier's options of what he wanted to do. Even just hitting buttons in the neutral kind of felt a little bit like you were making the wrong decision. So, good going on Markio. And I'm curious as to know what happened on that last, like it would it be possible? Do we live in a world that you're low health and you take it and you assume that you don't die and you can take your weapon back? Because Markio, to be fair, Markio was also low in health.
For sure. I mean, not in my world. He was so low health at that point. I feel like he had to burst. Now, obviously, he still would have been relatively close position-wise to his opponent, so that alone is scary. But for me personally, it had to be a misinput. And I've definitely been hearing about that happening recently. However, quickly now, we're getting into Bubba versus AR Robert. And we were talking earlier, or Goro and Muffin were talking earlier about how this was the genesis of a future Hella Plus AR Robert rivalry. Well, we have a rivalry already in process, and the continuation is on your screen right now. It's going to be Bubba versus AR Robert. They've had a lot of serious battles recently. I'm really looking forward to this one.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's been when AR Robert first joined WNF with the Mexico crew. I think he had Bubba's number for a while, and in a tournament events, Bubba managed to climb back, and I think he's been taking the lead so far in terms of beating out Robert.
For sure. Worth noting, of the remaining participants, 3 of the 4 are from Mexico, Bubba being the sole representative from the States. So if you're a Patriot, you're probably behind Bubba right now. However, I love that. I love seeing Robert do that. The first time I saw somebody do that was Violent Kane. The throw into tap, it seems like such a wise use of that resource. It does great damage.
I mean, it does the damage, it guarantees it, and also it brings up the button and lets you either, to use your whatever button that you're holding down, or gives you the option to recharge tap. Oh no.
Great recognition from Robert there. Understood the situation, knew the proper response right away. WFT lightning quick comes out of his hands. However, Bubba, nice 668, gets the weapon back. Problem here on the whiff grab for Robert. Great damage for Bubba. And no harm, no foul at this point. We're about even, like it never happened.
And even Rage. They're quite even on Rage.
For sure. Go ahead.
From Yoshi's, from Goro and watching Bubba, we all know that Yoshi players tend to value their rage. Oh, the whiff grab will cost them the game.
In a situation like that, it took a lot of damage to end Bubba's life there, so you can't blame him too much, but it never feels good to lose a game with rage still on the table. However, both players mashing back into this real quick. No time to breathe. They want to keep playing.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, no SSM.
Nice step dodge, but no SSM.
Yeah, you figure at the start of a round like that, there's no harm, no foul as far as lost flowers are concerned. He would have gotten the 7th sword there, and he would have lost whatever flowers he built for next round, but we don't see it. Still a great read on his part. However, he's now cornered.
Ooh, and however, he returns the favor as Robert whips a grab, and Bubba goes for the full animation of the flowers.
Indeed. And now he's got 2 flowers, locked and ready to go. Playing a long game here, potentially. However, the great wall of JB from Robert, that button is very hard to contest.
The JBs and the JCs, man. This kid has it all in the air.
For sure. And now, potentially, Robert's at point here. Bubba coming in with rage. It's going to run out. Gets a little bit of rage damage on the DP there, so that's good. What?
Wow, the JC caught Yoshi's JC. Yeah, Yoshi's hitbox actually extends on that JC. So...
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, wow. Out of nowhere, lightning quick. Bubba was just wanting to apply pressure. And probably the last thing on his mind at that moment. But just lightning quick, that tap comes out, ends the round. Robert takes it 2-0 over Bubba. So that's going to be the end of the line for Bubba this week. However, he played very well. And this young man's got a lot of promise, and we're looking forward to seeing him in subsequent weeks.
Yeah, definitely. I think one of the factors when you're playing against a Shizu is you need to keep in mind that they always have tap, right? If you haven't seen jab in a while, or you haven't seen them do like a weapon deflect or a weak version of the umbrella toss, they're charging tap, and tap is always on the table. So
but I feel like you can't blame a guy sometimes. Like he was like, I'm going to apply pressure, it's my turn to do a little offense. No. it is difficult to always be aware of the tap, but you're right. Optimally, ideally, you always have to be bearing in mind that it's there. But I feel like fighting Shizu is about picking your spots regarding the tap. You got to challenge, or you're just going to get thrown all day. But it's reading when's the right time to challenge. And in that position, I'm with him. I don't think I would have been thinking about it either.
I mean, and the other thing is like Shizu's, especially when they have like level 5, they feel invincible, dude. And then they'll like recoil cancel with tap, like because it's invincible at that point, and you can't burst out of it. So when they get to like level 4, level 5ish, you'll kind of see them just like not have any fear in their hearts when they start playing. And it's just one of those things that I've realized that you have to keep in mind with Shizu. And oh man, nothing takes the wind out of your sail as quick as getting hit by a Shizu tap.
Or the life from your life bar. That thing has a potential to do massive damage, and it can come at any moment. And as I said, you can't just turtle or you're going to get thrown. So you really got to call your spots and be as aware as possible. But right there, Robert just picked a fantastic time to pull it out, I feel. And it got him the game. However, it also got him to losers finals, where he's going to run into his compatriots Cotier, both from AR. And for the record, this is an AR top 3, people. We got AR Markio waiting in grand finals menacingly. And then we got AR Cotier and AR Robert about to duke it out for our viewing pleasure. We got Cotier locked in to the big man, as you'd expect. Robert hovering over Hal. I don't buy it.
Yeah, I don't think. I know Robert has a Charlotte.
Yeah, for sure. I probably just taking a moment here. What a showing from Arcade Rumble. Top 3, as I said, it's all Arcade Rumble, so they've done great. It excites me because we are a small-ish community, so the more representation, the better. I'm excited to see them do well because I think it opens up great things down the road, particularly with season 3 coming. I'm excited to see them participating, and hopefully they'll continue to participate in the weeks ahead.
And to piggyback off of that is like, when Arcade Rumble shows dominance at a WNF, it kind of puts pressure on all of the NA players to step up our game. So yeah, definitely the push we need.
Okay, here we go though. Big man versus a little fella. This is a classic AR matchup. Always nice to see these two go at it. If I'm not mistaken, last time I saw these two play, Robert took it convincingly? Question mark? Don't quote me on that. Let's focus on what's in front of us right now, because I can't remember properly. However, yeah, not a proper conversion off the throw there from Robert. Robert finding himself in the corner. However, I'm just going to throw you again, big fella. A little bit of damage there.
Gets a second chance to get the cancel proper. And pretty even in health with Cotier in a little bit of a health lead. Oh, as I say that, a jump C lands, and
mashing out the fat breath there gives. Oh my goodness, that was from downtown. Holy heck!
Oh.
He had a read and he reacted. That was not sort of fishing. He was like, I think he had the idea that it was coming, and when he saw the wind up, he threw it out. Great play from Robert there. Cotier not being deterred here. He's just running. I'm coming at you, little guy. And right now, he's got a small life lead.
Man, people are calling out Cotier on his 5Cs. They're just like, don't do it.
I think you got to do it in this matchup. If you let him 5C with impunity, it can become quite difficult. I think oftentimes, like me personally, I play initial drive, so I play this matchup quite a lot. Getting a read on the rhythm of an EQ can go a long way in taking games from a seasoned EQ.
Yeah, definitely. You want to get a feel for when they're going to just throw that out, and when they feel safe, right, to throw that out. And in most earthquakes will not throw the 2C out, even though it has like similar range. 2C, when it gets blocked, gets punished pretty heavily. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, Robert says, I don't even want to deal with the final round. I'm going to close it right now. When does Cotier pop? Right now.
Ooh, nice. Air to air.
That was scary. Okay.
Oh, no.
No. I don't know about that punish, though. Yeah. I respect the call from Cotier there, but Robert's awareness there is really what should be garnering the praise. He understood the situation, said, I'm going to down back. Great call from him. He's going to take the first game here.
Yeah.
Robert taking a second. I'm sorry to cut you off, but that's something I've really, you talk about the changes to his gameplay over the past year and a half or so. His decision making at the rematch screen has changed a lot too. He'll go back to character select. He'll take a second. I really like to see it.
I think Robert overall has calmed down a lot as a player. He's grown, and he's just has just generally slowed down the pace of his gameplay, and it's a lot more methodical.
Got sort of an even start here to game two. Cotier corner gets the fat breath. Robert's got rage now, though. He's really got to keep him out. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, that would have been it right there.
Yeah, he was dodging for his life right there. He did not want to get thrown. He is able to survive the WFT or the rage situation. Right now, we're pretty much even again.
Back at the neutral.
Yeah, 20 seconds on the clock here. Someone's going to have to do something. If this went to timeout, I'd say it's in Robert's favor.
Oh, nice punish by Cotier.
Okay, 13 seconds. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This little booger, man. Oh my gosh. He just robbed it.
Dude, that jump C came out of nowhere and just dunked.
Wild. Good stuff to Robert. Oh my gosh. A lot of big hits coming out now. Cotier hovering in his face, trying to, I think, push him to dodge there, or trying to bait out the dodge. It never came. I really like watching high-level matches where the players are just sort of nose to nose, waiting for someone to dodge. Good throw there. Robert pops again. He doesn't want to see the third round.
Yeah. So far, it's worked out in his favor. So, wow. Good play on Cotier, just holding back and not even preemptively dodging.
Cotier trying to fight out of the corner. Yeah, we saw Robert get stuffed there by the JC. It looked for a second there like he was wanting to meet Cotier in the air. However, right now, changing it up, playing more in his face, eats a fat breath. Now we're back to something of a neutral position.
And Cotier, very determined to not burst until he absolutely necessarily has to, because he wants to use that rage in round 3.
Ooh, risky butt there gets him a little bit of damage. Oh my gosh,
he's
not gonna do it. Is not gonna get the chance. That JB closing it out. Robert, 2 quick games here over Cotier, currently sitting at 2-0 in losers finals. Robert, you got to give him his credit, playing very masterfully right now. He wants to get to grands and see what he can do against Marco.
Man, and this is the second match that Cotier has played that he did not burst and it cost him. You know?
Now, yes, go ahead.
I'm wondering, like, I don't know, maybe he's just saving it for too long. I don't know what's happening here.
It's a risky game to play. I mean, I feel like Sam showed a lot of this is about managing risk, and you know, you want to hold on to that resource as long as possible, but the risk you run there is getting killed before you even get the chance. But an interesting start to this third game. There's been a lot of like running up and trying to bait the dodge from these two. Robert didn't even bother. Right out of the gate, he runs up, throws. He wants to set that standard now. Third game is going to play a little bit different. He's starting this game like he really wants to close it out. He doesn't want Cotier to have a fighting chance. Right now, he's looking pretty good.
Oh no, the
No.
deflect. Oh, that had to be a misinput. That had to be a misinput on the SSM.
Oh, for sure. But to be completely honest, I don't know. There's not a lot of horizontal range on EQ's SSM. I'm not sure it even would have connected, but I feel the way this game is going, he really needed that. Robert starting the second round here with an early burst or early WFT situation. Oh my gosh. Cotier burst, Robert burst. This is kind of wild.
Yeah. And they're so early, but it pays off. And now Cotier is in a really awful situation.
Gets the weapon back. If he can find a way to get to the third round, we'll be playing on an even playing field. And I feel like the threat of tap makes Shizu a very good grappler. However, this is such a bad spot. I think even chip him out at this point.
No.
Yeah.
Does a run up SSM.
Yeah. For those at home that may not be aware, there is a little bit of invul on the start of SSM. So sometimes you can try and provoke your opponent to throw something out, and the button will go through the startup of the SSM. Cotier in that situation is feeling like, man, I need something big right now. Runs up, attempts to pull out the SSM to get that turnaround going. However, Robert just sitting fat and happy with that lead decides to block as he should have. Robert heading to grand finals after very convincing 3 straight games there against Cotier. That was good stuff.
Yeah. Very, very dominant showing by Robert. Man, those jump C's put in more than their fair share of work, especially on the trades. There was just like, it was trading with jump B's, Earthquake's jump B's in Shizu's advantage, catching Earthquake when he's trying to jump back and do like anything. It was, oh my God, those jump C's. This kid.
As a fan of the game and a player, like, I see that and I wince. There were so many situations during the past 2 games, I would say, where that JC just did things you don't feel like it should have been able to do. At the same time, Robert's just playing well. He understands the character. He knows when to pull out his buttons and what his buttons are, and he's earned his way back to grand finals. And Markio has been playing incredibly well. I think to get this far and the names he's taken down, nothing to turn your nose up at all. He's been playing great. However, I feel like this is going to be a really stiff challenge for him. I don't have any personal recollection or knowledge about how these two their sets go previously, but I just have a feeling that this could go the distance. We'll have to see. Any predictions, thoughts, Surbot?
So I feel like both Robert and Markio have a tendency to take the fight in the air. I mean, that's just kind of like the strong suit of their character, right? In the case of Shizu versus Darlie, I actually feel like Darlie beats Shizu in the air.
Really?
Like, yes, I think Darlie is legit the answer to this kid's like crazy aerial assaults. So knowing that they both like to take to the air, I think if they go the aerial battle route, then Markio will have the advantage. I think if she, okay.
You know what? I was like, Serv, I don't know if I agree, but here we see Charlotte. You might be on to something.
All right, yeah. And then now it changes because this forces Markio to play a more grounded battle, and a grounded Darlie is, it's I wouldn't say not good, but it is at a significant disadvantage because Darlie has just such good control of the skies, and when she hits you with a JC, your life just like melts away, right? So
Yeah, I mean, early JB from Charlotte. I mean, we're going to see a lot of JBs. That's going to be the order of the day. I feel like that stuffs most opponents in general. I think JB's going to do a lot of work, and we're going to have to see how prepared Markio is. Right now, playing a very patient game, going in and pecking down his opponent's life. I don't...
oh, it has armor. It has armor, so you cannot jump in on that. Nice anti-air.
I was uncertain. I guess I shouldn't have been uncertain, but I was uncertain in that moment. But great play from Markio there. That was very good.
Dude. And just like that, Markio takes the lead, but oh, and then Robert jumps back, and now they're even again. You know, my concern is I honestly have not seen Robert play Charlotte in a long time. I'm wondering, I know that Charlotte was his main, but you know, how much does it take for you to mentally switch back from Shizu to Charlotte?
It's a good question. I mean, I feel like Charlotte's sort of a fundamental character with a pretty fundamental kit. And oh my gosh, she's down to just a little speck of life here. Oh no!
Ooh, the run-up grab. That was a bold choice, mister.
Painful loss there. However, he's coming in with full rage. What a DP. Holy heck. I think that was the light. And there's no invul on that light whatsoever, but what it does have, it's incredibly quick startup. Great DP from him.
Ooh, nice man grab. Yeah, Charlotte's protecting the skies with those DPs.
Okay. Deflect attempt. Oh no.
Nope. Signs of rust perhaps to showing on Robert.
You know, I would agree with you if it wasn't just a WFT. You know what I mean? That's a universal command. I'm not sure what happened there,
but with Charlotte, you have to micro walk before you do it because it misses.
Is that every character?
I think so. I think for Charlotte, you have to micro walk, or you have to run into it.
Regardless, he takes the first 2 rounds relatively quickly. I don't want to say with ease. There was some really good stuff from Markio there, but we'll have to see how this set develops. Robert is coming in from losers here. He has to win 2 sets, so he's got to win 3, then another. Markio is standing on, you know, a really great position. He just needs to win 1 set one way or the other. However, you don't want to let things slide out of control. I feel like Markio wants to sort of snuff Robert out before he gets a chance to build momentum, because it can start to get ugly real quick as far as momentum is concerned.
Man, that jump B beat out Darlie's jump C?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That button is great.
Man. Oh, okay. And then Markio answers with a neutral jump C into a standing jump C.
What a round for Markio there. Just a, you know, explosive damage in general. Going up first round here in game 2.
And the other thing we need to keep in mind is Charlotte's got high health. I mean, not as high as she used to, but she's still a pretty high health character.
Yeah, she's very sturdy, great pokes. I would say very fundamental, though she has something of an offensive slant with that short angle on her jump. She has a very shallow jump. So she can play great defense, she can play great offense. Just a really balanced character in general. Effective. It's surprising we don't see her more. But here we are. Robert, a little bit of a lead here.
Oh,
that's not good.
Yeah. Oh, no punish. Okay. Or with punish. But, oh.
Ouch. He pays for it right there. That hurt real bad.
Yeah, Markio jumped over the grab and just answered with a stand C.
And Robert just Yep. The 3-time rule. Check, Eason. Good stuff from Markio there. Understood the situation. Robert really wanted that Eason. He got funky kicked once. He got funky kicked twice. There goes the Eason. Markio was ready to punish. Textbook. Good stuff.
And good adaptation by Markio on that one. You know, after the first match, I kind of thought, you know, Markio had to change his game plan, and he did definitely make the the adaptation he needed. Again, just a little bit too antsy with the cross up. He's doing it even when the cross up gets blocked.
A little bit neutral here. Robert going in and sort of testing his opponent. Are you going to dodge? No dodge. That's data. Wow, he recovered just in time not to eat that JC. Lucky man.
Oh,
Not
that one though.
Oh, and it's rage. So yeah, you're dead.
Yep.
Good stuff from Marco taking that first round in game 3 here. 1-1 we're looking at. However, Robert coming in with full rage. He's looking real eager to get that WFT. JB whip throw.
I'm
That could-
surprised that he's not using it as an anti-air, because you kind of figure that Marco is going to jump to avoid getting grabbed into a weapon flip.
That is a situation where I feel like unfamiliarity or potentially rust can come into play because it's more of a quote advanced technique. But you're right, he doesn't have those on deck right now. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I feel like Robert, a little bit of frustration from him right now.
Oh, the mistiming. Oh my god, that is a heartbreaker.
Super unfortunate for Marco, but kudos to Robert for understanding the situation, his opponent's options. I don't think Darley had anything that could get her out of danger there. Nothing invulnerable to potentially save her. Robert acknowledges that, got Eason on deck, takes that round, keeps himself alive. However, the cost is no more bar on round 3 here.
And Marco, probably just knowing that the timer's missed is definitely not letting him get to it. Not letting it get to him. You can kind of see it in his play that he still is executing his game plan. Ooh, nice punish on the catch and release.
Yeah, Marco is definitely in a strong position here. He's got a small life lead. More importantly, he still has his bar in tow, but Robert's not out of it.
It is interesting that Marco is actually trying, he was using the catch and release to try to catch Robert's bayonet lunge, the small version of the bayonet lunge.
Yeah, I think catch and release is really an underutilized piece of her kit. I feel like in some matches it's absolutely essential. Oh my gosh. Really great pokes from Robert here. Wow, again. Oh my gosh. I think both of the games that Robert has won so far has been off of a 5D when his opponent was in rage.
The bazooka knee, dude.
Yeah.
The Charlotte's version of the bazooka knee.
And they're going right back into it. Robert, that was looking real close there, but Robert somehow ekes out that third round, coming in with no bar. Good stuff to him, but Marco is playing incredibly well. This game, I think, is going to say a lot as to how this is going to go forward. Right now, Robert is up 2-1 coming out of the loser side.
I really like... Oh, there. That was what Marco was trying to do. But I really like Robert's defense.
Yeah, really great. He's good at picking points when to poke. He's got a good understanding of when is the time to poke, when isn't the time to poke.
Oh, nice anti-air.
Very good.
Deflect into SSM. It's not going to kill,
No.
but oh man. This puts Marco actually in a very dangerous position because Charlotte has low health but rage. And
doesn't even go throw, so this is not going to get scaled. This is anybody's game right now. Life is so low. Oh my gosh, great decision there from Robert. You totally forget about that option. She has that overhead kick. Robert, however, filling space, catches his opponent, takes that first round. Wow.
wow, that was intense. All right, once again, Robert has rage. Marco needs to be careful.
Poking.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I would say Robert is definitely not used to using the WFT as an anti-air, because you can tell he is just trying to rush in and go for the grab into weapon flip.
For sure. She does have something of an oppressive jump angle, which, you know, for a lot of players can be difficult to handle. However, we're talking about grand finals of WNF right now. He's going to have to do more than, you know, abuse Charlotte's jump arc to settle this. However, he's up 2 right now. This is potentially a reset point. Robert's doing well.
Yeah, looks like you know, the Charlotte pick is definitely paying off. Ooh, nice JC, and the bazooka knee beats up the overhead, but
Oh my gosh,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
very cool. Oh, burst back, gotta do it.
he's on the offense.
Wow, Robert, no fear whatsoever. It was knee, throw. That was absolutely wild.
Okay,
Marcus
Marcus
gets the weapon back.
just went for it. Wow. And Marco used the SSM already. He didn't have SSM for this either. Ooh.
That's the reset. So Charlotte pick definitely so far is working out for Robert. I think there's 2 sides to look at this. Markio has more games to adapt, but his opponent is having more games to knock the rust off and get into a groove. So we're going to have to, I think this first round here will say a lot. If you're Markio, you obviously you want to get every win you can, but I feel like he needs to stop the bleeding now before it gets out of control.
Yeah. And this is a very, very advantageous position for Robert to be in, right? Because I feel like he went with the Charlotte and has made the reset. Now, potentially, if he can take 1 or 2 more matches off of Markio, even if he loses Charlotte, he has the option to switch back to Shizu and completely change the mind game that they've been playing, right? Because all this time, Markio is kind of trying to make the mental adjustment to fight Robert's Charlotte. And then if Robert loses, he can just like, okay, let's switch the game back up. And now you have to make the adaptations again to a different character.
For sure. Excellent point. I feel like there's probably several reasons why Robert's gone Charlotte in this situation, and maybe it's because he doesn't like that matchup at all. Maybe we never see that Shizu at all. But I think you make an excellent point there. Right now, it's definitely in Robert's favor. As long as he keeps piling W's on the board, he can pull that option out if he deems it necessary.
There it is. The counter finally pays off for Markio.
Yeah, oh my gosh, that looked bizarre. But catch and release, I feel, is underutilized by a lot of Darlies. I think in some matchups it's essential.
I mean, as a Ukyo player, I see Darlies throw out catch and release all the time.
Do you?
Yeah. Darlies will use it against Ukyo because catch and release is a good challenge against Ukyo standees.
Ah, yeah.
And for someone like me, I like to do the pressure with the apple slashes, and catch and release will also punish blocked apple slashes.
Really? Ooh, that's hot. Catch and release doing work. Markio taking that first round here in the second set. A little bit of calm.
Looked out of the air, my god. Who would have thought Charlotte has so much air superiority?
I feel like it's that button. That button is one of the buttons that makes me wish we had a hitbox viewer, because that thing is fast and its hitbox just seems like a big fat rectangle because it stuffs everything.
Dude, I am really, really sad that we still don't have a hitbox viewer for this game.
One day.
A nice anti-air by Robert, and continue. Ooh, okay, nice command grab to get things started.
Interesting choice.
Ooh, watch out for the bazooka knee.
Hey, he's in chip range. Ooh, yeah. That move is way too active, way too thick for that to work, but he's definitely predicting something. I like the idea. That resource is gone, but I feel like, you know, no harm, no foul at this point. He might regret it later. We'll have to see how it plays out. But right now, Markio, a little bit of a lead. Robert with rage. We're in the third round here.
That actually makes me wonder if it would have been better if Markio just surfed.
That's unfortunate. So Markio, right about to get WFT bursts, goes to do a cross up, immediately gets thrown again, loses weapon. However, gets the weapon back. Robert now. Oh.
That's you gotta watch for that dead zone in catch and release.
Yeah, you almost wonder if that's what he wanted. Because at that range, it seems like a really odd choice. Maybe he got crossed up there, but regardless, there is a dead zone there. Robert, again, great recognition, rips Eason, and yeah, that's GG's. Robert now in the second set here, up 1 game.
Yeah, you can tell Marco's air game is just being challenged heavily.
Stifled even, and it's just I can't say it's surprising because that JB is just such a great button.
I think the adaptation he needs to make is he needs to either he has to be early on the JCs. He can't be anywhere near Charlotte when she's about to push B while he's pushing his button. Like the JC needs to be out and active before Charlotte gets a chance to react.
Excuse me. Yeah, and when you think Darling, you think JC. So to not feel like you can use that option is really unfortunate for the player. You know what I mean? So I don't feel like he can abandon it. He just needs to find a better approach. He has 2 games to figure out what that approach is. Right now, he's currently up around 38 seconds on the clock with throw. Decent punish.
All right. He's got to watch out for this weapon flip. This is crucial.
Nice block. That's, yep.
Wow. All right, Robert pops.
He understood how much damage was on the table there. Nope. No.
Okay, that's fine.
He's gonna. Robert gets the round, but of course that means that he's not coming into round 3 with his bar. So Markio definitely has the advantage here solely for the fact that he has bar. But we all know that ultimately that doesn't mean everything. Robert can definitely still pull this out. And right now he's building something of a lead, big lead. Wow, it's almost like 6 sequential pokes, all of them landing, about 45% there. Gone.
Man, and wow, the anti-air stand B.
And you saw that brief down back from Markio. He had to take a second. He took a lot of damage in a really short period of time, and he was like almost taking a second to think. He's like, man, what do I do? Okay. I respect getting more damage because he needs to get a lot of health off the table. Great DP from Charlotte there, but I wonder if he'll regret not using the weapon.
There it is. Oh my god. Oh, I should have weapon flipped.
What happens here?
Oh, Robert tried to go for it again.
Well, now you know what he's looking for. Are you ready? Do you know what the response is?
Yo! Oh my god. Wow. What a trade.
Hey, T.O. What does that mean? Somebody tell me what that means. I don't think
draw his replay.
So that's a mulligan. Hopefully, I don't know if the players can hear us, but essentially that game doesn't count. It's still 0-1. We're in it for the long haul tonight, folks. If someone, if we can write that out in chat for Markio and Robert, that would be appreciated. That game does not count, essentially.
Yeah. Wow. Please clip that.
All that work, all that tension. Yeah, I mean, think about that game. That game alone felt like a lifetime. They went through that and have it ultimately be for naught. The mental fortitude on display here is great. So, this really is an endurance test right now.
Oh yeah,
we're really gonna get to see how well these guys can keep up with the demands of the game. Markio currently being down 1 in the second set. I feel like there's more pressure on him to find a way to turn this around. he most certainly can do it, but we're back to where we were before. He needs to do it now. It's essentially, despite that draw, it's been about what, 5 straight games for Robert at this point?
Yeah.
He needs we're bleeding. It needs to stop right now. He's got to get a game on the board.
And I mean, ooh, okay, nice block. His wow, nice. He is definitely checking Robert now with his jump C's, but it's such a grind, right? Because you don't take that much. Ooh, nice. You don't take that much damage from Charlotte if you don't get comboed by her, and if she's not hitting you with her jump C's. It's just, you know, you get poked to death, like little bit at a time, and it's just a challenge on your mental state on how much you can take before you crack.
For sure. I mean, we even saw a moment in the last game where he ate like 7 or 8 pokes in a row, and he down back for a second. He was like, what am I doing with my life? He was able to get that draw, but still, it does start to drain you. However, the first round of this game, you know, Charlotte's life bar essentially evaporated. So Markio does not look too flustered at this time. Oh my gosh, he's extending that life lead. Oh,
I like those jump back C's. Ooh, except that.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Darley's the only character where, depending on how she jumps, affects her frame data. I think her back jump is the fastest throw in the game. Jump in the game. So jump back C with Darley is a great defensive tool. However, eventually you find the corner, and as you can see, that's not a great place to be.
Man, and Robert can tend to just throw out those bazooka knees. And here we are, all looking very similar to the round that landed the tide, right? The draw, where, you know, Markio starting the round with a health deficit. Ooh, nice catch and release, and has to work his way back up.
Yeah, despite what recent games have resulted in, Robert wins. Whoa,
that was sick.
Yeah, my point is moot, whatever it was. That was a really good play from him. I like the surf to get back in, blocks the push block attempt. However, Robert mashes out the weapon pickup. Good stuff. Burst. All right, here we go. Game on.
All right.
Burst back. Whoa!
Cross-up jump C. That had to be a cross-up. Yep.
Yeah, that actually looked pretty ambiguous, to be honest. Like, he was right at the top of her, so I don't blame Robert for not knowing. I guess we don't exactly know what happened there. Maybe he was doing something, but as far as Darley cross-ups go, that's probably the most ambiguous one I've seen in a while.
Yeah. And then the fun, there it is. Robert switches to Shizu. Yep.
So we're gonna have to see. Go finish your point. What were you saying, sir?
Oh, first, the previous situation. The jump C was actually deep enough to continue into anything. It was just confusing that because it seemed like a cross-up or it was like forward or back. However, if Robert had more health, that hit would have actually resulted in a very bad situation for Darley because it was so shallow. But because he didn't have the health to contend, it actually worked out in Markio's favor.
And now we're going to sort of test your theory. What does this matchup look like? So far, so good, I'd say, for Markio.
Yeah, I think Markio has a better grasp of this match because I think he's more used to playing Robert Shizu.
Which is why I'm not really sure, like, if this is like a surprise pick. You know what I mean? You feel like Charlotte is a surprise pick. Maybe Robert feels like he's gotten as much mileage out of that Charlotte as he can. But it's not like if these two play on the regular, it's not like he's coming in with any particular advantage. You have to assume that Markio knows this matchup.
Yeah, but at the same time, I do feel like Robert has been playing a lot more of Shizu. So there's something to be said about the character you're just more comfortable with, right? Kind of like that's your go-to when the chips are down, like, you know this character. And I feel like that right now, at least, is Shizu for Robert.
For sure. And I mean, you know, Charlotte definitely did her job. How many games did he get with her? Like 5, 6?
Yeah.
A bunch. It wasn't 6, but a bunch. So she definitely did what she needed to do. Now I guess the question is, can he close it out with the little fella? Oh my gosh.
He returns the favor
Yeah.
with the ambiguous jump C.
This little kid, I tell you what, he can be a real pain in the tuchus.
Dude, why are we not all playing this character is beyond me, dude.
Yeah, it's a good question. I actually like the little guy, but he is very strong, and I think it sort of gets on some folks' nerves, but whatever. Robert plays a very good Shizu. Right now, Markio has the lead, though. He's also got Rage fully maxed out. Is he going to be able to use it? Let's see. He's cornered.
Nope. Oh, nice air to air. Oh, lands the command grab, and he is at a very healthy life advantage. Just has to not get grabbed.
And there's those funky kicks. That's a really good button. Those kicks look bizarre, but they are quite good. Very active.
Ooh. Okay.
Scary. Yup.
Undaunted, Robert runs in and grabs. Still, though.
At that point...
Oh my god.
Wait. Okay. Oh, that's painful. So going back to that burst situation, I really want to talk about that because Robert had so little life left. You sort of wonder, how was Markio supposed to be able to react to that? And I'm not saying it was easy, but in that situation, Robert had nothing to lose. You know what I mean? Like anything would have killed him. So I don't think we can be surprised or question the decision that he made there.
I would like to see Markio. Ooh, nice jump back C. And using those kicks to keep out Robert. You know, Robert, one thing I will say for Robert is when he has rage, I think you can kind of, at this point, play confidently knowing that he doesn't tend to anti-air with his weapon flips, even though both of his characters are very capable of anti-airing with weapon flips.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He likes to confirm it by going for the grab when he has rage, so that is one thing that you can kind of like keep in the back of your head.
Speaking of grabs, that's 2 in a row. Pushing Markio to the corner. Markio currently up around. Score right now is 2-1 in Robert's favor.
And also, the other thing I would like to see Markio do, ooh, nice 6-6-C, is to do more surf punishes. Don't take it. Oh, well,
Yeah, he's up around.
he's up around.
Ooh!
Oh, that was cheeky.
Okay, I like the run out. I do that with Kyo all the time. It always feels good. Okay, funky kick. Whoa! Fantastic weight from Markio there. Just a great read on what his opponent wanted. Stays patient, gets him that game. We're currently looking at 2-2, folks. This is it. This is for all the marbles here.
Yeah, that was good patience by Markio. You know, going with the fact that I had the life lead, and the only thing that I had to be afraid of was really a run-up grab, right? Like, and basically there was nothing else that Shizu could have done that threatened him. So, you know, good call on him to just be solid and hold back and block. And then now we witness Robert going back to the Charlotte, which has put in so much work.
And that's interesting because I feel like we saw Robert check in for rematch. If I'm not mistaken, it was Markio who brought us the character select. So it must have just been an on-the-fly decision here. Maybe he's feeling this is giving him more of the strategic advantage. We're going to have to see. Markio currently sitting in a very, legitimate position to go take WNF tonight. That'd be huge.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, it's just a little bit too late, but the sweep catches. Hit slide.
That's the first 6-6D we've seen out of his Charlotte all night. Okay.
Ooh, nice anti-air.
No involt, folks. It's just super fast.
Robert playing content to hold back while Darley has rage. I like those anti-air jabs that Markio is doing. The 5As, I think, right?
Yes. I think, or was it 6-6A? I missed it, to be honest.
This is still a really close one.
Oh my goodness. Great
nice call
decision.
out.
Yeah. Oh,
This
that's
is a very bad situation.
chip for sure. And Robert Charlotte currently on grand or tournament point, I should say. Nice check. Yeah, that's a 5A. Throw 2C. Great punish.
Yep, nice catch and release. Ooh, run under into anti-air. Man, this is super intense. And Markio
sure.
is in the corner. Okay, just like that, he jumps out. Ooh, jump B. Oh, man.
Yeah, Markio, slight life deficit here. Good throw. That's going to even it up.
Yep.
Very good.
And now Robert has rage. Watch for the running. Ooh, okay. Watch for the running grab, though.
No, Markio. I respect it, but that was such a big play. Oh my! He has to be so careful right now. Anything will kill him. Robert knows. He sort of threatens. He doesn't go in. He's like, "Hey, I can come in at any time." Markio respects as he should.
Oh, I think. Oh, and that's it.
Yeah. That was such a difficult position for Markio to be in. When you have that little life, I feel like the defender is in an advantage. Like anything would do it. And in fact, the 2D is what closed it out.
Right.
So that was super tough for Markio. But congratulations to Robert. He played incredibly well. I really dig the Charlotte pick. I think that was a good idea. We don't know a lot about their interpersonal sets and who they play and how often they play. But if it was something of a knowledge check or a matchup check, that was super smart from Robert. Regardless, he's able to take it coming out of losers. So he took both sets. Very good to him. However, I really think we need to give a big shout out to Markio. He's always been a strong competitor, and everyone knows he's a strong competitor. But I don't feel like people saw Markio, or at least not so quickly, to be like, yeah, Markio's going to be in grand finals. Or Markio's always a threat to be in grand finals. But after a performance like today, I feel like when you see Markio in the bracket, take notice. He did great, and I feel like he really, we knew about him, we've known about him, and we know he's great, but he really, quote, put himself on the map tonight with this performance.
Yeah. I think you know, with the last two tournaments that Markio has been in, right? I think there's always been kind of like Markio is somewhat of a threat when you see him in the bracket, but I think with his performance in the last two tournaments, especially, you know, in this week's WNF, just going through the people that he had to defeat to get to grand finals and get to there on winner side, when you see him, you know, you kind of have to recognize him as more than just like a threat. He is a very legitimate person who could, you know, knock you out of the tournament, you know, or put you in losers.
Absolutely.
And you know, I think tonight cemented that.
Yeah, and it was a really exciting top 8 in general. We saw it wasn't your typical top 8. It was nice to see Arcade Rumble come out and represent for the remaining top 4 that we had. 3 of those players were from Arcade Rumble. If I'm not mistaken, the top 3 is Arcade Rumble. So good stuff to them. Season 3 is around the corner. I think we're excited in general to see what direction the game goes in, but it's exciting to see AR come out with such a strong performance. We hope that they continue to push us and to perform. Well, it's exciting to see what's going to happen in season 3, what they've got in store for us in the future.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it's a great place for Sam Show to be right now. Everybody is eager. We're waiting for, you know, season 3, new mechanics coming in, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're still trying to figure out what guard break, is that right? Guard break is?
Yes. I don't know if they called it break or crush. I
Like,
can't remember.
Right. And the thing is just like, what could it possibly be? And I think the mystery mostly is kind of like there because the usage of Sam Show's terms are so atypical, right? Instead of a grab, it's a stance break,
Yes.
right? And so that kind of puts the big question mark on the table. Is it an offensive tool? Is it a defensive tool? Is it like a big crush counter type of thing? Is it just like, do you get a guard meter and now you can't play defensive, which would make the aggressive characters have a huge advantage and kind of shift the momentum of this game towards less standing still and be more in the opponent's face? Is it just a tech? We say that throws are very powerful in this game, and it leads to weapon flip for a lot of characters. Could it be that they decided, okay, well, maybe you get a throw tech, right, and it reset everything back to neutral? We don't know, and until we get more information, is just speculation. But with that said, there's also a new balance patch that is on the way. Season 3 releases with Cham Cham, followed by Hibiki. There's still 2 more characters on the roster that they haven't announced, right? And we wonder, are they going to be original characters? Are they going to be guest characters? Or are they going to be fan favorites? I know some people out there want a grappler like Gyra. Some people want an ugly boy like Gaon, so it's hard to say. And especially with coming back from the break with Mexico coming in so strong, I think it's a good time for the NA to kind of dust off the rust and kind of get ready, because once season 3 hits, it's going to hit hard and things are going to go in full swing, right? And if the people are already that strong before it even hits, the competition is only going to get tougher when everyone is super hungry again.
Yeah, for sure. I think that right now it's sort of a funny spot for the game. Obviously, everyone is already very strong, and we see a great top 8 tonight. But I feel like as the season is sort of winding down, there is something of a lull. I think the game is going to change so dramatically that I don't know if it's going to be like a total reset point. We're going to have to wait and see. But right now, all eyes on season 3. We're here, we're playing, and this top 8 was fantastic. I expect another fantastic top 8 next week. But as I said, right now, all eyes on season 3. Do you remember the date on that by chance?
I do not.
Okay. If anyone in chat knows, definitely post it down there, because Sam Show 7, it's all about season 3. It's around the corner. So let's all look forward to that. But in the meantime, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you again to Annie and Angela for setting this up. That we got the new cameras, as I'm sure you could tell. That's super cool. So more exciting things in the future. And obviously, thank you to Surfbot for commentating with me. Always a pleasure, dude.
Yeah, thanks for commentating with me, Sugar Bear. And thank you to Groupon Muffin and Goro. Shout outs to Angela and Andy for holding it down on the WNF, and I'm glad it's back. And we'll see what happens. And with that, I think we're out. So take care, everyone.
All right, have a good night. Nice.
You guys